We've got the Kia Sportage Hybrid and the Hyundai Tucson Hybrid in our comparison this week.
All right. In Canada, Kia markets this small SUV as a Sportage. In the States, it's marketed as Sportage. It's the same vehicle.
Yeah.
Anyway, welcome to the Motormouth YouTube channel. I'm Zach.
I'm Andrea.
And if you like what you see here, we do these every single week. It'd be kind of cool if you subscribe. So let's get into it.
The Kia Sportage and Hyundai Tucson Hybrid share the same platform and powertrain. A 1.6-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with a 6-speed automatic transmission, 227 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. The Tucson comes standard with all-wheel drive in both Canada and the U.S. The Sportage Hybrid standard all-wheel drive in Canada, but front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive options are available in the U.S.
Both of these Korean hybrids are comfortable, smooth, and very quiet. They're easy to maneuver in and out of traffic and provide very good passing power for this segment. Whether you're on the highway or accelerating quickly from a stop sign, the cabin does remain insulated and very quiet. Some standard features on both include blind spot monitoring with rear cross traffic alert, lane follow assist, lane keep assist, and forward collision avoidance assist.
So I remember when we did a comparison between the Tucson Hybrid and the RAV4 Hybrid, and I said, boy, the Tucson is just so quiet. And Zach was saying, really? Well, he got in the Sportage Hybrid.
Oh, so you're throwing me under the bus. Okay.
Extremely quiet. And I said, it's exactly like the Tucson. I remember the Tucson, and it kind of felt like you were driving a pure EV. It was that quiet.
It was just a way for Andrea to say, I was right. All right, let's get into how are these quite different from their competition. The big one being the RAV4 Hybrid and soon to be the CR-V Hybrid. These come with a turbo 4-cylinder engine, a small one, 1.6 liters, and a 6-speed conventional automatic transmission. There's no CVT. And because of that combo of electrification, turbocharged engine, and a regular automatic, it provides a very satisfying drive to the point where you really give nothing up and you get the quiet, refined interior.
Yeah, they're both extremely well done. I recommend them often. These two hybrids have very different exterior styling, but both offer a distinct and strong presence. The Kia with its floating tiger nose design, a gloss black grille with boomerang-style daytime running lights, and unique shaped LED headlights, LED taillights, 17-inch wheels, available 18-inch, and a temporary spare tire.
The Tucson, on the other hand, has a unique dark chrome grille with the LED daytime running lights integrated into the grille. You also get dark chrome front and rear bumpers, angular body panels, and you also get standard LED headlamps and tail lamps, 19-inch wheels, and a tire repair kit. The rear wiper on both of these hybrids is hidden under the rear top spoiler, giving these SUVs a clean and modern design. Both of these hybrids have 8.3 inches of ground clearance.
So which one do you like better, exterior style-wise?
Well, guys, I'm in a tough position here because my mother-in-law has the Hyundai, the Tucson.
Yeah, she has the Tucson PHEV.
I like the Kia better. Don't tell her.
Well, I think they're both great. I mean, they're so different, and I think that looks are a personal preference. And when we get to the interior, wow, what a difference as well. I'm leaning more towards the Sportage as well, but I do like the Tucson.
Yes, Monica. Uh-huh. Oh, really? We're not invited for Thanksgiving anymore. Okay, thank you.
I can assure you she has no problem with this because her neighbor wanted the exact same vehicle that she has. Couldn't get it, too long of a wait list, so he's ordered the Sportage plug-in hybrid. And Kia said about 8 months for that one, but it was better than the Tucson plug-in hybrid. And my mom says, I like my Tucson better, so
of course
she doesn't care.
Yeah, it's confirmation bias. She likes it. Anyway, they're both edgy. They're both different. They're both making bold statements. The problem, I have with Hyundai and Kia design is they don't really ever stick with anything. 2 years from now, they could change them all again. Well, we'll have to wait and see.
Oh, you can get a RAV4 hybrid then.
Yeah, that won't change.
No. Here's our used car alternative from CanadaDrives.ca. We chose a 2022 Hyundai Tucson Luxury Hybrid with under 17,000 kilometers for just under $51,000 Canadian. Click on the tab or the link in the description below to find more vehicles in this category from CanadaDrives.ca.
Although both these hybrids share the same platform, the way they go about their interiors is really quite different. Hyundai says the Tucson interior is a place where space technology and information seamlessly blend together. Sounds like marketing. It has an open and modern cabin that is fresh. There's quite a bit of hard, shiny plastic, otherwise known as piano black trim, on the center console. The screen is clean looking, but it doesn't take long for those fingerprints and dust to build up. In Canada, the Tucson Hybrid has a higher starting price compared to the Kia version, but it comes with more standard features like an 8-inch touchscreen, 10.25 digital driver display, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, wireless charger, powered driver seat, heated front seats, cloth seats, heated steering wheel, Bose sound system, and a smart power liftgate. In the US, there's more of a stripped-down Tucson Hybrid model with less features. There's also the middle SEL Convenience trim, which has similar features to the base model we get here in Canada. What you're looking at is the top trim with the extra features like a 10.25 touchscreen with wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, a power passenger seat, driver seat memory, heated rear seats, ventilated front seats, leather trimmed upholstery, and a panoramic sunroof.
Kia says the Sportage interior is a new concept for the brand, transforming the cabin into a pleasant living space inspired by modern architecture. The driver-focused cockpit with an available dual panoramic curved display connecting two screens, a 12.3-inch digital driver display and a 12.3-inch touchscreen. The available leatherette upholstery, stitching, and quilted patterned seats create a sense of luxury. Kia has added a new climate control audio panel, which we also see in the EV6. It allows you to toggle back and forth between climate control and the infotainment system. The top trim of the Sportage has all the extra features, like a smart power liftgate, panoramic sunroof, a 12.3-inch digital driver display, driver seat memory, ventilated front seats, heated rear seats, and a Harman Kardan sound system. In the US, there's a base trim, just like the Tucson Hybrid, with less features for a lower starting price point. The middle trim gets the 12.3-inch touchscreen, a heated steering wheel, a power driver's seat, wireless charger, and a temporary spare tire. Add the EX Premium package for an extra $1,500 to get the panoramic sunroof and a smart power tailgate. The top SX Prestige has similar features to what we have on our Canadian top trim.
So the Hyundai is a cleaner kind of look. The Kia has at least some keys that you can access with that dual panel. It goes between the HVAC system and then the infotainment controls. I kind of like that better. So it really comes down to the aesthetic that you think. I think the Kia is warmer looking.
I mean, the screens are what we see in other Kia models, like the Kia Carnival. We see it in the EV6. So it's something that I've really gotten used to from Kia. I remember when the Tucson first came out, it was like, wow, this interior is quite dramatic and very different from what I've seen in the past, especially from Hyundai and other brands in the non-luxury category. I think that they're both beautiful and they both have elevated interiors for this segment.
Well, there's no comparison. When you start looking at what else is in the marketplace, as we mentioned, the RAV4 Hybrid, and then even the new CR-V Hybrid, which is just basically a version of what they've got in their other cars. These interiors, especially on the higher trims, look like they could be in a luxury car.
For sure. And the price point, especially in Canada, is much higher with the Tucson Hybrid. But like we said, you do get extra features. I like the idea of Kia coming in with a lower starting price point so that it becomes an affordable option for many in the hybrid category.
Well, this is what I always say is, why is it an opportunity to save fuel for only the people that can afford it? It should be an option for everybody to afford it. The people that really can afford fuel the least need to be able to get into something that they can drive that's efficient.
And in the US, they've done that because they've come up with a more stripped down base model. I think that's super important and I like that idea.
The Kia is almost an inch longer than the Hyundai Tucson. They offer the same amount of front and rear legroom, and both have similar cargo capacity behind the second row. But the Kia offers 1 cubic foot more, or 23 liters extra space, making it best in class in this segment. Interesting though, there is a minute difference between the two, and overall cargo space goes to the Hyundai.
Let's start with the Sportage, and let's start with pricing. The front-wheel drive model in the US starts at just over $27,000. The base model in Canada starts at just under $36,000. And the top trim is just over $42,500 Canadian and just over $36,000 in the US. The Sportage offers a little bit better fuel economy than the Tucson Hybrid. 6.1 liters per 100 kilometers in the city, 6.3 on the highway. That's 38 miles per gallon city and 38 miles per gallon highway. In the US, the front-wheel drive Sportage model offers best-in-class fuel economy at 43 miles per gallon combined.
Here's the pricing for the Hyundai Tucson Hybrid. The base model in Canada is just over $41,500, and the base model in the United States is just under $30,000. The most expensive trim in Canada is $44,500, and the top trim in the US is just over $38,000. Fuel economy is similar but not quite as good as the Kia, 6.3 liters per 100 kilometers city, 6.6 on the highway. That's 37 miles per gallon city, 36 miles per gallon highway. Both the Kia and Hyundai can tow 2,000 pounds, and they both offer a warranty of 5 years, 100,000 kilometers, or 60,000 miles.
The big takeaway for me is that Kia and Hyundai are coming out strong with electrified vehicles. I know that these are very difficult to get with the chip shortage and an inventory shortage. You just have to be patient if you really want one. They're great products.
Well, that's basically my takeaway too, is which one should you buy? The one you can get. And we haven't really touched on it yet, but both of these available as a plug-in hybrid. The Tucson's in dealers now. The Sportage or Sportage will be arriving really any time now. So put your name on a list for either a hybrid or a plug-in or even the gas one, which is excellent, and just get the one you can get first.
Like I said before, they're both great products. I think that they have very different styles that are extremely unique for this market.
Yeah, they're both taking chances. Okay, so now it's over to you. Which one would you pick and why? So type below. We love hearing, and we do read them all. We can't get back to everybody, but please fill it in below. You definitely have a viewpoint. So if you like this video, what do they need to do?
Subscribe and hit that notification bell. We put out a lot of different content each week, and we'd love you to watch it. And follow me on Instagram at Motormouth_Andrea. I put out a sneak peek every week of what's coming out on the channel and when all the videos drop.
All right, we're all done. So when will we see them next?
We'll see you next week.